This is Steve. Today I want to talk to you a bit about maintaining momentum, and talk to you a bit about being proactive versus reactive. I really had an aha moment recently listening to David Bird, and I'd heard him speak over and over and over, but I finally, something went ding, and I got it. And what he said is, he goes, if you want to know how to maintain momentum, you must understand, apologize for the jets going overhead, you must understand that is a proactive perspective, which leads to clarity, which leads to focus, which leads to momentum. So it's about your process, and your process can be either reactive or proactive, okay? Reactive just means you're constantly responding to your environment and to how you feel. Are you excited? Is it going well? Are people responding properly to you? Is your business growing? Does it look like it's happening? Okay. Versus being proactive is simply having a very specific plan that you're sticking to over and over, just going through the motions, not dependent on how you feel, not dependent on how things are looking, not dependent on how people are responding to you. Okay. So one of the key things to know if you're being proactive or reactive is to look and see if you're talking about how you feel, okay? When you start talking about a lot about how you feel, you're being reactive. Now, I am not saying that you shouldn't go to meetings and get super pumped up, excited, and have big vision and passion and clarity and all that. I'm not saying that at all. It is one of the fuels that drives our business. What I am saying is that your daily process must be proactive on top of that, okay? A reactive perspective leads to confusion. It leads to distraction, and it leads to decline, okay? In other words, if you're responding to what, did this person say yes, or this person say no, or this person didn't like the product, or, this person responded this way, you're just back and forth all over the place. And one of the big things is you're very vulnerable to other people and what they think, okay? The key is that standing between where you are and where you want to be is a process. Everyone has a process, and you have your own method of operation. So to enhance your performance, you've got to enhance your process. Now, one of the big things that we're probably going to be doing is helping people do a very simple accountability call. One thing David Bird says that is absolutely genius, he says, you can't learn how to win by losing. And everyone needs the experience of saying they're going to do something and then coming back later and being able to say, I did what I said I was going to do, and this is what I'm going to do next week. Even if you have to start off very, very simple and very, very low goals, you have to have that consistent experience. Stephen Covey talks about this. He talks about putting deposits in your personal accountability bank account, so you can make withdrawals on it. A lot of times, many of you get excited about doing a business like this, and you say, I'm going to do X, Y, Z, but, in the back of your mind, your subconscious says, it's BS. You've not done what you've said you were going to do the last 5 times. What makes you think you're going to do something this time, okay? So that's why it's very important to have the experience of setting goals that you're going to achieve initially, so you can consistently come back and say, you know what, I said I was going to do this last week. I totally did it. In fact, I did a little bit more, and here's what I'm going to do next week. And what you do is you just start building on that, on those small wins. Anyways, I hope that's helpful to you. This is really especially important to people who have never been successful in a network marketing business before, because the pros know, it's a process. You just grind it out. You keep talking to people. You keep going. Even if it doesn't look like it's working, it will turn out. People who are new to this business don't have the benefit of that experience, so that they're much more easily distracted by frustrations. If you want an interesting story, my sponsor, Carl Stanitsky, has a popcorn story about network marketing and how you put the heat on and nothing looks like it's happening. Then you have one pop and it's still not much. All of a sudden, pop, 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 pop. So it's only in having a good process and being proactive instead of reactive that will allow you to stick with it until everything starts popping for you. Anyways, hope that's helpful. Let me know if you have any questions. Bye.